Heyo! Welcome everybody to Salamander Racing. I am Salamander. Most people just call me Sal. How is everybody doing today? Thanks RJ for stopping in nice and early. Waiting it out. Let's see, today, like my cover photo shows, planning on doing a refresh
Sugar
on
Shuffles
this Audi R8.
said, right on time,
I believe
LOL.
I put together this livery for NRL Season 2. Right on time. Thanks, RJ. I didn't actually have a time. I just started this one whenever I wanted to start this one. But no, like I was saying, I believe I put together this livery for, I believe it was NRL Season 2. And I did my qualify for the PHG World Series this Saturday in this Audi. Now I realized that the update that just came out
Jadix,
last
Sugar
night,
Shuffles,
this morning, had a bunch of changes
Season
to
2.
Group 2. So I am going to have to
Sugar Shuffles,
retest
said,
the NSX
Monza,
and the RS5 here to see if the RS5 is still faster for me. Yep, Monza. I got Monza on the side of the car. Yeah, I'm going to have to retest it to see if that's what I'm going to use. But either way, I want to put a fresh livery on this one anyway. I've got a number of liveries already made for this. for NRL. Yeah, definitely season 2, because I made, I think, 4 different liveries for it. No, I made 5 different NRL liveries for this car.
Rajadix,
I honestly haven't
Sugar
used
Shuffles, said, had a solid run in that
well,
one
sure,
until
RJ,
I
you had
spun
your
myself out right before the
this
pits.
one, which was probably banging, I'm sure. But no, I've got these 5. I will say I've also got one that I downloaded last year. JDC Miller Motorsports in IMSA ran this livery on an Audi. I don't think it was the RS5. I don't remember which Audi it is, but that's the livery that they used. I found that somebody had already created this. And I follow JDC Miller Motorsports because they're based out of Minnesota, which is where I'm at, so I cheer for them. In fact, they didn't do too bad in the Rolex 24 that was just this last weekend, so shout out to JDC Miller Motorsports. This year they are running in the GS class with a Porsche, whereas last year they were in the TDC. Is it TDC? TRC. I don't remember the acronym. TCR. There, it's right on the back of the car. The TCR class in the Audi. But this year they've upgraded to the GS class, and then they still have their GTP prototype Porsche 963 that they ran. I think they ended up finishing, it was either 5th or 6th in a 24-hour race. Not too bad, so congratulations to them. But yeah, we're gonna put a fresh new livery on this thing to start with, and then we'll do some testing. Maybe we'll try out the new time trial in the F3500. I also need to get gold in the Testarossa time trial. I had gold, and then the world record time got faster, so now I have to re-get gold in that. So we might do a little bit of track time at the end here, but first we are going to try to get this thing going. Now, I just did a livery 2 days ago for the Cappuccino for the Nations Cup race, and I had some problems getting some inspiration for that. Ultimately, I liked how it turned out, but I had started on something and then completely trashed it, did something else, and made quite a few revisions. It wasn't very straightforward how I got there. I did record it all, and I do plan on posting that eventually. But that was just me offline putting it together. I figure I'll do this one online, and then we'll do some other stuff. So, as usual, we got to figure out what we want to start with on
been there, LOL.
Yeah, RJ. That's part of creating, is you start on something and then be like, I don't know. I've had a handful of times where I've started something up and completely trashed it
Sal waving
after like a half
medium
hour
dark
going,
skin
I don't
tone.
like where this is going.
Parquet
hey,
713.
How's it going?
Said, RJ waving hand medium dark skin tone.
Maybe let's use a custom color on this one. I like this carbon forged, but I used that on the Huracan. My Huracan that I've shared has that on it as the base, so I don't want to do that again. You know, I wonder if I should do another one that is the PHG A-Team colors. Maybe that's what I'll do. Which are these 3. They're the same as the Gulf colors. Orange, blue, and a light blue. I just have to figure out what to start with. Do I want it to mainly be orange? I think I want it to mainly be blue.
Rajadix, Sugar Shuffles, said, hey Parquet.
Then I just got to figure out how I want to get this going. So we normally start with a wrap. I always start with, what's the wrap going to be? I found this one and used it on the Cappuccino. It was kind of a wild livery. Let's see. Got a bunch of stuff. Let me get to the rest of the wraps I've downloaded. Well, they're already to page 2 now. I need to reorganize all this stuff.
PHG_Squeezy.
Hey Squeezy, thanks for stopping by.
Hugging face like dropped.
let's see, I can't use something that's a full wrap because then I can't change the colors around.
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles, said,
I think I've used
LOL.
that before.
You need to reorganize.
Oh,
You
I
should
definitely
see
need
mine.
to reorganize. And I will plug, once again, actually, here, let me change my camera thing here. Whoops. I hit the wrong button, sorry guys. There, get this full screen. I'm going to plug again that I am planning on putting together a livery making set of videos where I go through how I
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles,
organize my decals.
I've got 34 pages,
how I
plus my
make
favorites.
my liveries.
It's a damn
along
mess.
with a number of tips and tricks that you guys can use to make your liveries, things that aren't very well described anywhere, things I've picked up. RJ, I've picked up a number of things from you watching how you do stuff that I now use
Rybozen,
all the time.
Sugar Shuffles.
And I was reminded
said,
when I was helping Leo at
I started livery classes too. Can't wait to see yours.
Ooh, awesome. I can't wait to see yours too. We'll learn from each other again. But Leo had asked for some help, so I got onto a screen sharing session with him and walked him through how to do some stuff. And what I found is that there's some fairly basic things that I now use all the time that I don't even think about that aren't well known. So I want to make sure. And once I showed him, it was kind of mind blowing. It was like, oh, you can do this? I didn't know you could do that. Or some techniques to get even lines and stuff like that. So I can't wait to put that together. I've put together an outline of all the different topics I want to cover. I still need to organize that into what the series is going to look like, whether it's going to be 3 videos, 4 videos. I'm not sure yet, but it's coming. I need to start actually organizing all that stuff before I actually start doing some demos and recording. So it's quite a ways off, but it's coming. What I will say is I'd love for people to leave in the comments specific things they want to know or see or have me cover.
Sugar Shuffles.
Because by all means,
said,
I want to help
yours
out
is going
people.
to be so
I
much
have
more
ideas of what I
polished than
think will
mine.
help.
LOL.
I'm sure others have good ideas or things that they want to know specifically, and I need to know what those are. So yeah, RJ, I definitely do. I do enjoy doing the video editing part of things too. So trying to put this all together, it will be fun. I'm not going to go through and reorganize my collection on stream because that takes a very long time. But I can go. What I'll probably do is I'll record myself reorganizing it and then put in clips and then show how I'm going about it. At least how I do it. Everybody can have their own technique. I'll just show how I do it and how it helps me get to stuff. So I'm starting to get more jumbled and it's slowing me down. So I need to do it again. And it is something you're going to have to do from time to time. And it is time consuming. But if you like doing liveries, like me and RJ do,
Sugar Shuffles said, I already did audio saying the same dang thing, saying, leave comments on what you want to see and I may add it to future classes.
Figure out how to do some classes together. Just like we still need to do a collaboration livery, the two of us. And me and RJ have talked about this. We live close enough to each other that we need to one of us needs to go over to the other person's house, and that's
Sugar Shuffles.
That's how we can do that.
Said, or just have 34 pages
so I got
of mess.
6 pages, but I've got my favorites, which is another, I don't know. There's probably somewhere between 700 and 800 decals in there. Or maybe more like 600, 700. Anyway. Anyway, back to what we're trying to do here. I got to figure out if I want to do a fade or if I want to do something a little more geometric like these. Or I could do a fade where I go from one color to another. I do that a lot.
Shuffles said, yeah, 36 pages and then 10 favorite folders. Haha. I'm a mess right now.
Something sort of like this. The cyber pattern. Let's just kind of go through stuff and see See what strikes me of the stuff I have. And I've got a number of these that I really haven't used much. So that's something I need to do too when I reorganize. There's probably a bunch of these I just need to get rid of. Like I want to use them but just never have.
Dan Mage.
Hey Dan,
Said,
ahoy.
Ahoy.
Welcome matey. I've always liked how those look. Could do these kind of digital, digital kind of things. These are kind of all-encompassing.
Dan Mage said, just sent you a new decal idea in Discord, rolling on the floor laughing. Rejadix, Sugar Shuffles said, you see M, you save M, then never use M. 20 pages of M.
I've got a lot of that. Like this one, this particular one, and this particular one. I always thought I would use at some point, but I've learned how to use the fades, so I don't really use them. I could probably get rid of them, but I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, I love the whole like honeycomb hexagon
House of
look.
Game.
It's getting all that to work together across the body
Mohawk.
lines. Always gets difficult. Papa. Welcome, Papa. No, there's a new look on a car, not a new look on me. So, I'm trying to decide what I want to start with here. What do I want to start with? I always love these digital looks, or these circular kind of looks.
Sugar Shuffles said, I have a honeycomb idea I was maybe doing live. LOL. Dan Mage said, yeah, what are we wearing when we lose? Papa's House of Game said, I have been liking the tech stuff.
Yeah, I really like all the tech stuff. You know, let me see if there's anything new that strikes me. I've got all these decals, and I've used so many of them, it's like I don't want to use them again. Let's see if I can find some new ones.
Rejadix, Sugar Shuffles said, I literally just put new honeycomb stuff in my collection. Plus the main sponsor I want to do with it. Dan Mage said, Neon PHG is fire. Papa's House of Game said, love that one, Dan.
I do like the Neon PHG one. So what I'm first going to do is just grab a whole bunch of these. I don't know how many of them I'm actually going to use.
Rejadix, Sugar Shuffles said, that neon one made me go make my last PHG livery. Rejadix, Sugar Shuffles said, technically I just made a rowdy one. Dan Mage said, the mini PHG logo fade is great too.
I saw that rowdy one you put together.
Rejadix, Sugar Shuffles said, hey, I used those on NRLLE man. On the Valkyrie. Dan Mage said, last broadcast they got to my livery and said, it's just a bunch of stickers, rolling on the floor laughing. Rejadix, Sugar Shuffles.
Alright, so that's some stuff to
said,
start with. You know,
was a tech base on it. Dan Mage said, gotta up my livery game somehow. It was agonizingly slow on PS4, so I'm trying to learn more now. Papa's House of Game said, You need to do all neon
Rest of
decals
these.
on a flower scent paint.
They're there. A fluorescent paint. Oh boy.
Papa's House of Game said, make it glow in the dark. LMAO. Dan Mage said, PCB traces are awesome. Dan Mage said, bonus points if you write PHG in the traces.
Write PHG in the traces?
Papa's House of Game said, haha.
Trying to get all this to line up the way I want it to.
Dan Mage said, those patterns are printed circuit board traces. Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles said, make the board hook up to a PHG logo. Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles said, LOL.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Oh, we could totally do that.
Dan Mage said, great idea RJ.
This isn't doing what I want it to do. Oh, that's why. Let's see if we can center it here. Try this again. It's important where your starting point. Whoops, that's not the right one. It's important where your starting point is. I'm gonna have to move it up further than I wanted to, just to avoid having it back in the wheel well.
Stream Elements said, thanks for tuning in. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
that's right. I need to make that line of camera. There we go. All right, so challenge, get the PHG to wire up. And I want to use the glitched one for sure if I'm going to do that. Oh, it's not thick enough. But I can do this. There we go. Why do I keep doing that? Oh, this is going to be very time consuming. It's going to be very time consuming. So I want to hook up one more at the bottom, I think.
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles, said, LOL. Not my idea.
Yeah, I blame Dan for this one. He got me going down this route. There, how does that look? There, PHG's wired in. Ooh, that doesn't work on that side, though. Alright, I'm not going to do it on both sides. I was trying to figure that out on the other side. It's going to be a pain. With the exhaust right there.
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles, said, oh no.
Yep.
Freaking exhaust. There, I actually kind of like how that looks as a start. Now, to figure out how to incorporate... I think I'll have the light blue as the racing stripe. Then I got to figure out where to put the orange. So let's start with the hood. And I think a simple double... Actually, you know what? No, I do have something in my collection, way back in here somewhere, that I want to use as the racing stripe. Where is it?
either want to use that or this.
PHG Mustang Chuck said, all you artsy fartsy
Thanks, Chuck.
creative types make me jealous lol
Thanks,
winking
Chuck.
face. Like deployed my friend. Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles said, never noticed the vents aren't perfectly symmetrical
kinda
on the
odd,
hood
aren't they?
either.
Alright, this is going to be interesting to try to do. Actually, do I even have that sizing right? Let's see, I did 130. Actually, let's make it a round number, 140.
PHG Mustang Chuck
Oh,
said,
perfect.
oh
I
RJ,
wanted to
you
remove
wanna
the
have
top
your
off
mind
of that
blown
anyway.
again? Neither are the side mirrors on the Ford GT LM race car lol. Neither are the side mirrors on the Ford GT LM race car lol.
Alright, so 140.
PHG Mustang
Oh,
Chuck
here's where it
said,
gets interesting.
and the one Sal is working on. Look at it from above. Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles said, actually, a good handful of cars got side mirrors like that. Actually, a good handful of cars got side mirrors like that.
Oh, this is gonna get so tricky.
PHG Mustang Chuck said, never knew that, RJ. Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles said, yeah, it's funny. LOL. PHG Mustang Chuck said, now my OCD is kicking in LOL. Stream Elements said, enjoying the stream. Remember to hit that like button. Stream Elements said, Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles said, it's likely only like 15% of group cars, but comes up more often than I'd thought. It's likely only like 15% of group cars, but comes up more often than I'd thought. Stream Elements said, if you'd like a custom livery made for you or your team, contact me at
Stream Elements is on the ball.
salamandermnracing@gmail.com.
Perfect.
PHG Mustang Chuck said, speaking of Ford, on paper the Fords in Group 3 and 4 look like they got a buff with this update.
It does look like they did. I figured you'd be excited about that. I don't know if they'll be viable, but you never know. Actually, now...
PHG Mustang Chuck said, Chuck likey. Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles said, probably still suck, BC, PD. Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles said, Miami Vice vibes. PHG Mustang Chuck said, I don't know, maybe PD is paying more attention than we realize. Seems convenient since Ford had a hell of a showing at Daytona.
Yeah, Chuck, but if that was the case, they'd be giving us the adding the newer Mustang. I wish some of the newer cars in IMSA would be in the game. Absolutely. Oh, that's right, I can't do that. Gotta keep it up here. This one, I want to move below. Dang it. Dang it.
PHG Mustang Chuck said, the GTD, yeah. PHG Mustang Chuck said,
Yeah, I know it takes a long
GTD,
time
yeah,
to get them into the game.
Takes time to scan and model them appropriately. I read somewhere that it takes PD like 3/4 of a year to put a car in the game.
C8 Vet.
PHG Mustang Chuck
The new Porsches would be cool.
said, could also be a licensing thing too.
Alright, I like that pattern. Now, does that really work, or does that take away from the stripe? I don't think using the neon on the hood is going to work.
PHG Mustang Chuck
Maybe I could use just the regular
said,
logo though.
"Looks sick, man. I'm getting a Cyberpunk Netrunner vibe from it."
I don't know, I don't like the
PHG
neon.
Mustang Chuck said, asterisk cyberpunk.
I like that better. Let's go back to paint.
PHG Mustang Chuck said, "Yeah, I agree."
Man, this made it all the way down to page 2 now. There we go. Got the old carbon fiber wing. Oh, what size is that? 119. So 119, there we go. There, fits.
PHG Mustang Chuck said, "You gonna run this last round of
I'm
nations?"
running this on Saturday for the PHG World Series. That's why I'm doing this. This is what I qualified in for the Gran Turismo PHG World Series, so
PHG
plan on
Mustang
using it
Chuck
for that.
said, "Sweet."
I've used this Under Armour logo a number of times. Oops,
PHG Mustang
black.
Chuck
I want it to be white.
said,
I like
"Alright,
this one.
Imma duck on off. Have a good rest of your stream, buddy."
Thanks for stopping in, Chuck. I appreciate it, as usual. Always appreciate the support.
PHG Mustang Chuck said, "Later duder."
Take it easy, buddy. Alright, there we go. Got the rear wing taken care of. Let's see, what else do I want to do on the side? Kind of want to put Mario on there. Down here by the tree. Alright, gotta figure out what I want to do on that side. If I've got PHG wired up on this side, what do I want to do over here? See, I added all these other circuit boards, and I don't think I'm going to use any of them. I might use them someday, but I don't think I'm going to use them in this one. Well, I know. I usually put onto the hood. Usually put Logitech on here. Need to get rid of the G though. I don't know why I have it both in white and black. I don't need that. I don't need two of them because I can always just change the color. There we go. Put Logitech there. I think I might put, because I always put True Force on here too, but I'm going to put that down here. Like that. All right. I think I'll do something a little different because these wheel wells are so wide. I normally put my racing gloves like underneath the headlight, but I think I'm going to put it on the wheel well. Wait a minute. Oh. That's not what I meant. The wheel well is technically part of the hood, it looks like. So... there, we'll go like that. So you know what? I should be able to put something else above it. I could do that sort of stacked look. That needs to be. There we go. Right. Now, do I want to put any... I think I want to put a little bit more circuit stuff on the hood. Actually, there I could use a little bit different. Slightly different design. Saw that little white line there. I was like, what the heck is that? It's like, that doesn't need to be there. How'd I mess that up? There we go. How'd I not notice that? That was like all screwed up. So throw that in the back too. Let's see, what else does this need? I kind of like where the hood's at. I like where the side's at. Actually, let's see, I think I want to put... I usually put my socials on the back, and I usually put them on the side by my logo, but I don't have my logo on there anywhere. I'm going to put it on the windshield, and I've got it on the rear wing. You know, I might be able to get it to work on this side. There. I think that works. All right, really quickly, I need to take a quick bathroom break. Let's just leave that there, and I'll come back to it here in just a moment. That was a quick one. I'm starting to wonder. Actually, if RJ, if you're still here, that looks very, very similar to what you had put on. On Rowdy's.
Rybozen, Sugar Shuffles. Said.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But way brighter
It
background.
just turns out kind of the same. That and yours was taller, but I like how that looks. Let's see, what's the others? All those little bits. Most of which I don't think I want to mess with. I think I want to go with the orange. Make that stand out a bit. I like that. No, I am going to do that. Since I don't have it on the hood like I normally would, I'm going to put it there. Oh, good. This one goes like all the way to the side. There we go. I think last, I'm actually going to, I don't normally have the, whoops, what am I doing? I don't normally have the stripe go through the windshield banner, but in this case I'm going to, because I think it makes sense. What's weird is I have the stripe off center. I don't have it right down the middle. So that looks a little odd, but like RJ said, the hood isn't as universal, so it's off a little bit, but I don't think anybody's actually really going to notice much. Unless, of course, the fact you have the windshield wiper that's right down the middle, then it's a little more obvious. Actually, because of that, I'm going to leave it, or I'm going to take it back out. So otherwise, that does make it a little more obvious that it's not centered. Alright, I need to do the back. I haven't touched the back yet. Actually, I've got that too big if I'm going to have it. I'm going to have both of them on there. I'm barely going to get this stuff to fit. There we go. That doesn't really fit anywhere. Trying to see which other ones I can integrate into this that'll work. I don't think they will. I just have to go with that. I feel like there's... Let me see. I need to do something else to the back here. Oh, you know what? Actually, if I go below... That works. All right. All right, what else? What else do we want to put on here? There we go. So it's the rear window that's that white sheet. I feel like that's begging to have something put across there. Oh, I know. I know. The only thing I wish is that if we had that in a different... Actually, can I make... Oh, I can make it a different color. And it does work. Okay, cool. I don't know if I want to leave it white or if I want to make it the blue behind it. Problem is it's the whole window, so trying to change just that. I mean, I suppose I could do it. Just got to use something with a curve to it. Just gotta stretch it like crazy. That gets that back window too, but you know, that actually doesn't look too bad. I think I'm okay with that. Being blue like that. And the last thing I need is some sort of, I need Audi across in the window. Need to change the wheels. Actually, even before that. Want that on there. Tire stickers, that needs to change. Actually, maybe I do leave it that way with Hankook. Nah, I'll go with Toyo. The blue and white. That makes more sense. Let's change the actual wheels though, the rims. Let's put on something else just so it's different. But you have to get out of the livery editor to do that. That's part of the style. I don't like that one. Put a pin in that. Kind of like that too. I'm gonna go with that. I gotta reopen the design. I feel like I need just a little bit more on here, but I'm trying to think of what. What else does this need? Does that look good the way it is? I don't know. Who's still hanging around? What else do we need on this? Or is that good? I almost feel like it's still just a little too plain. Like it needs more. I'm just not sure what else it needs.
Dan Mage said, looking good and reminding me
it's
why
only
I
been
don't do liveries,
like an hour and 15
takes so
minutes.
long.
Most of these
Dan
end up
Mage
taking me closer to 2 hours.
said, prob worth it for you since your stuff
Thanks, Dan.
rocks.
I'm trying to think. I wanna throw something else like right back here. Actually, that works. I like that. It's small, takes up just a little more, fills up that space without it being something that's gaudy. I'm trying to think. Something other than, I mean, I can keep applying more decals that just look like decals. I'm trying to think if there's any more design to put into it. Like, obviously the stripe, the circuit board stuff, the fade on the bottom, like all that is the design, and then it's just a bunch of decals on it. And I'm trying to think if there's any more design element to put in. I don't know, nothing else is coming to me. I think that might be about it. Got my name in a couple of different spots. I got PHG World Series on the hood. I've got it on the back. I got PHG wired in. I like that, like, circuit board tree thing. I don't know why that. I really like that. I got my seat. I got my gloves. I got Logitech on there. That's all the normal stuff. I even threw W on the rear wing.
Ecstasy said,
Hey, Ecstasy.
Hey Sal, waving hand like the livery thumbs up.
Thanks. I'm glad you like it. You know what I might do? Throw that there. Let's throw something else over here so I'm not just doing the same thing everywhere. You know, I think that might be it. I think I'm going to leave that front grille area. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to make it more black. Instead of that charcoal look, make it a deep black, like that. You know what? I think that's it. I'm going to go with that. Save it. We're going to save it, and then we're going to apply it to the car. Then I'm going to take another quick bathroom break, and then we're going to get this thing out on the track. Because that's going to be the next thing, is to see how this behaves now that the update's gone in. So I'm going to put you guys on break just for a moment, and I will be back.
Ecstasy said, I got a couple GR2 cars made if you are looking for screenshots for Saturday.
Made that quick. Has to see a couple screenshots. I need those when I'm doing the broadcast for the round info screen when we have that up. But I don't believe I'm going to be running the broadcast this week since I'm racing. I don't know who is going to be running the broadcast. We still need to figure that out. In fact, we need to figure that out soon since it's Thursday. But I appreciate it. Let's see, does anybody have a practice lobby up already? Who's got a practice lobby up for Saturday? Seeing as how the PP went up on this thing, I can only imagine I should be able to get a better time, but we'll see. So I think the best I put in was a 38.3. Although, you know what? I'm gonna actually now I need to be doing race
sounds
pace,
good.
not
Yeah, I
qualifying
haven't
pace.
heard anything
So
through
I'm gonna
Discord,
leave
so
all
I
the
wasn't
normal
sure
stuff
about
on.
even asking LOL.
No, it's okay. It's always fine just to bring it up. You know what I mean? The thing is, the tire wear is we have really low. Whoops, did that take? It did. The tire wear is really low. Like, this is 30 laps. I'm wondering. Oh, except we have to use all. We have to use all three. I forget how this was set up. Tires. Oh, they are all required. So, even though if softs can go an awful long ways, and that's really what I need to determine is just how long softs are going to last. So let's do that. Let's see how close to 30 laps I can get on softs. Because then it'll be like one lap of hards and then the rest on mediums, whatever that ends up being. So it's just a matter of how many soft laps can you get. The tire wear only at 2, it's like you can actually go quite a ways. When I was doing testing, I was getting a long ways on the softs before I was seeing any kind of wear.
Jack_Skellington said, Yo Sal.
Hey Jack, thanks for stopping in. Just got done throwing a livery together, now we're taking the car out on the track.
Jack_Skellington said, how's the update?
This is the very first lap I put in, so I'm not sure yet.
Said,
so no thoughts yet.
No
I just got done doing a livery, so this is the first lap I put in. Holy, now I'm doing 180? I was only getting like 175 on the straight. Oh, that's right, wind is on.
Jack_Skellington.
So that probably has a lot to do with it.
Gotcha.
lost traction there for a second.
Jack_Skellington said, Sue CLK or GT1 is meta or use something else.
So I'm in the Audi. I'm trying to determine if I remembered my qualifying time right, because if it was, I thought I did a 1:38.3. If that's the case, I just demolished that time. My notes here to see if I'm remembering right. Yeah, 1:38.3 was the best I'd done in qualifying pace. Alright, so hold on. Either this thing is buffed a lot, or
Racer_51 said,
some differences here.
Did 1.33.8 today.
Yeah, so that is way faster than what it was. I had a 1:38.3 as my qualifying pace, and now it seems to be way faster. I mean, I just did my first hot lap.
Racer_51 said,
And it was 3 seconds
5
faster than my
SEC
best.
faster than my qualif time. Jack_Skellington said, 1.38.510 is your qualifying W.
Yeah, Jack, 1:38.5 was what I got in quali. 1:38.3 was the best I'd done in practice. And so, okay, Racer, if you're 5 seconds faster, then I guess it's no surprise that I'm also faster than my qualifying time.
Jack_Skellington said, okay. Jack_Skellington said,
So these things have all been pretty seriously buffed then.
Jack_Skellington said, maybe try CLK or not worth the trouble.
I did test it earlier, and it did not work for me. But it really depends on, was it buffed more than the others?
Racer_51 said, tires seems to last less longer now.
Well, that makes sense. If you've got more speed,
said, fair enough.
The tires will burn through faster. That seems normal. Like Jorge seems to burn through tires faster, but he also has a lot faster pace, so that makes sense. The faster you go, the quicker you burn through your tires. Alright, let's see what I get on the second hot lap. Not need to stay in first gear so long. I just needed it for the initial rotation. That was a mistake. Well, that makes sense why the times have come down.
Said, rotation.
You can turn your car better.
Jack _
Definitely go
Skellington
faster.
said. So no GT1 for you either?
No. I do not like the GT1. I knew that was going to be a pen. I just don't like the GT1 in general. I find
Jack
it really
_
hard to control.
Skellington said. Okay.
Save it.
Jack _ Skellington said. Figured with top end it was a possibility. Jack _ Skellington
Yeah, it's possible.
said. I know it
to be honest, I didn't even
top
test
end
it.
from before.
I just find it hard to control with the slow speed corners here. I'm pretty sure that would be a death trap for me. Whoa! Wow. Really lost the rear end. In 4th gear, even. Alright, engine's toast.
Jack _
It's funny, I
Skellington
lost it in 4th gear.
said. Kinda like that.
See, in the GT1, that happens all the time. And it seems like I have even less of a chance to save it than what I do in this car, so I just don't like the car. It's fine at something like Le Mans no chicane. I would do that. But not at Daytona. Coming out of these corners here, the whole infield I'm sure would be horrible.
Jack _ Skellington said. Okay.
Jeez. I need to remember to come out of there in 3rd. 4th is just, there's just too much torque in this thing. I lose the rear end. Even in 3rd, it's sketchy.
Jack _ Skellington said. Just trying to get idea for my qualifying. Potentially.
Oh, really? I thought I kept that on. It's really difficult with the times being so drastically different now. It's not like just a little bit. It's not like a half second or a second difference. It's
Jack _ Skellington said.
You know, Racer 51
I
just
don't
said
know if I will
5
be able to
seconds
do this
different. I
last
saw
race.
an easy 3 seconds different. trying to get a feel for this. Like pushing it too hard.
Stream Elements said, "Thanks for tuning in. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel." Jack_Skellington said, "Have to tried narrow exit on last hairpin in infield section." Jack_Skellington said, "Or too slick."
Talking about this part. Oh, that was better. Got the power down.
Jack_Skellington said, "That looked good."
Bus stop was not good. Oh. Actually ended up doing better than last time, but it didn't feel like it. Racer 51, what'd you say? You did a 33.8? Well, ways off from that still.
Racer_51 said, "Did once." Racer_51 said, "Low 34 much of the time."
Well, I'm trying to get into 34 here. Go. Upper 34.
Racer_51 said, "You're good."
Everybody's always got that, like, one magical lap they do that's like a half second better than anything else they've done.
Racer underscore 51 said, YouTube lag sorry.
No worries.
Stream Elements said, if you'd like a custom livery made for you, or your team, contact me at salamandermnracing@gmail.com.
I'm on lap 6 and the tires are barely worn at all.
Said, George's will probably be doing a 132 LOL.
Yeah, that guy. That guy is definitely an alien. Phone going off. Lost some time there.
Jack underscore Skellington said, try staying tighter in first hairpin after T1. Jack underscore Skellington said, just a suggestion.
Yeah, I find that trying to stay tighter in it at the beginning, you lose so much speed. If you can come into it really wide, you can get better exit speed. Ah, wasn't able to save it. Come on, come on, come on. Like, I want it to spin. It won't spin. I don't want it to spin. It spins. We'll try it on the next lap.
Racer underscore 51 said, this car is fast but sketchy. Jack underscore Skellington said, no worries. Like I said before, just a suggestion.
It certainly can be. There are definitely some times trying to control this thing is tougher. That NSX is so planted to the ground. I do need to go try it again. Now that there's been the change, see if it's if I'm faster in it. Yeah, because see, I just had to just fight that thing through the bus stop. If you can get it right, it is smooth, but when that back end wiggles, it's like, look out. Let me see. I'm 8 laps in. I'm not even a quarter of the way down on my tires.
Racer underscore 51 said, better handling but less top speed.
Yeah, this thing has more top speed.
Racer_51 said, "You're not at the right time of the day, your tires are always cool." It's just Carl.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yo.
That's right, I am running qualifying laps just to see how I compared to my other time, and I'm 3.5 seconds faster than what my qualifying time was. Or I should say my previous practice time. Hey Carl, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. We are doing some testing. You guys are always welcome to join me here in the lobby if you want. I am going to switch this back to race pace though here very shortly. I just wanted to validate that the times are in fact way better after the update, which they are.
Just Carl said, "Yeah, a 34 is fast." Jack_Skalinkin said, "I am just now leaving work." It's just Carl said, "Wait, they did an update?" Racer_51 said, "Later going to eat." It's just Carl said, "Yo 51.
Alright, later Racer. Yeah, the new cars dropped, and then there's also a physics update, along with a BOP update, and the Group 2 cars are significantly faster. I did my fastest practice I did up until qualifying was a 38.3, and I now have a 34.8, so that's 3.5 seconds faster.
It's just Carl said, "Oh great, physics again."
Yeah, the car is way faster. Or I should say the times are way faster.
It's just Carl said, "I may swing by." Low 35. 35. All right, back to race pace. Although, let's change to the NSX. Let's give it a try. What I just have, a 34.8. Let's see if we can beat a 34.8. Said, "Enjoying the stream. Remember to hit that like button.
So much easier to control. It's got so much grip. And then in the ABOP update, they made it faster. Jeez, I need to go through there in 5th gear now. Not go down to 4th. See, that's just the thing. Like, now I've got this thing maxed out.
It's just Carl. Said.
Thanks, Carl.
Like 11 deployed.
Did not get turn 1 right. Man, with this thing, don't be afraid to get on the power. Get on it so much easier and not have to worry about coming out of that last corner. And the Audi, I mean, it's got more speed, but coming out of that corner can be tricky. This thing is just planted. Not that planted. Tried to push it too hard. Maybe need to dial that back just a smidge. Still beat my previous best time by over a second. Prior to the update. Whoa! Apparently you can spin this car. Alright, now all of a sudden the tires won't grip. Overheated the tires. Alright, see if we can get the bus stop a little bit better. First time or two through was too slow. Last time was too fast. See if we can find a happy medium. Alright, good. Didn't get a penalty for that. the Audi still has more potential speed. Like, I'm already redlining this thing. Almost lost it. Oh, that was so slow. Need to get the rhythm down to that bus stop. I don't have it yet. Better. Still not quite to the time I got in the Audi.
Just gameplay. Said. When is the race?
The race is Saturday at 1 p.m. Central.
Just gameplay. Said. It is going to be epic.
Yes. And now with the physics change that everybody's getting used to, it's going to be even crazier. Alright, why is it not changing to daytime? I reset the settings. That was quicker.
Just gameplay. Said. Also like.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Just gameplay. Said. What group is this?
This is Group 2. Group 2 cars, so I'm in the NSX right now. I'm faster in the Audi, although the Audi is a little harder to control. I'm going to switch back to the Audi here shortly.
Just
I like Group 2 also.
Said. I like Group 2.
Oh, I think I missed that one. Yep, I did. So there, my optimal is a 34.8, but I actually did a 34.8 in the Audi.
Just gameplay. Said. Group 3 is the trickiest.
That's a fair assessment. Oh, let's see. Hope to get some of you PhD guys in here to help practice. Or help practice, just to do some more practice. Although I am going to be shutting this down in about 20 minutes. 20-30 minutes. Yeah, the time's on. Carl! Welcome, Carl. What's Carl running? NSX? Who else is joining us? Root! Root, are you lurking in here? You guys both going to be doing the NSX? There we are. NSX for Carl. Oh, I like that livery. Root in the NSX with his RJ livery. Sugar Shuffles being represented. Got to get back to shifting early again. See if I can catch up to Root here. Maybe. See if I can get another 34 with this car. I'm doing 184. I was only able to get up to 182 in the NSX. See, I'm already ahead of my NSX pace, even after the infield, which is where the Audi should suffer. See, that's the part you got to look out for with the Audi, though. Stuff like that. Like that was just some kind of a bad bounce. I'm not sure why it all kicked out on me. Like we got 30 laps to go here. I lose it like that, and that's game over. Although, if I remember right, I think it is light damage at least, so maybe I guess it's not that bad. Come on, settle down. Shazam! Joining. Alright, let's see if I can get through here without binning it. Go, made it through. Felt so slow, but it was faster. Lost too much time in the bus stop. Low 35. see if we can get a better run through the bus stop, knock some more time off, maybe get back down to 34s. That felt better. Was better. Not by a lot. .34.9. Tell me I made that. I didn't. Oh, I was going to have a new fastest lap too. By like half a second. Still got a 35.2. I had to wrestle that one. Hey, the sun's coming up. I had to wrestle it again. Oh boy, everybody's coming in all of a sudden. We got Cole, we got Racer Dude. Ah! Lost it. NSX, 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 NSX. So many NSXs. I like that livery. That is cool. It's got a 136.2. Carl doesn't want to show me his fastest time. Cole just getting started. Let you guys follow along with Cole while I take a quick bathroom break. Drank too. Had too much water today. Back. Had a 135.8. It's like with a penalty. Started over. Carl's just getting started again. Racer dude's out. Let's see what Cole ends up with. Well, see, now it's not red. That 35.8 must have been a legitimate run. I would like to get out here and do some drafting and see if that helps or hinders. Cole going to end up with. .35.6. Oh, Root's on his out lap. Racer dude takes this. Alright, for everybody who is lurking in here. Got about 5 minutes left. Oh, sure, and then Jorge shows up. Jaja Boost. I don't recognize that. I don't recognize that name. Alright, I'm gonna run like 2 or 3 laps here, then I gotta shut her down. Gotta start making dinner. It's getting to be 7 o'clock. Haven't eaten yet. I'm starving.
Ecstasy said, joining, but I won't be on track for a few minutes.
Oh, Ecstasy, I'm actually shutting it down in less than 5 minutes here. It's just Carl is going to open up a new lobby. I got to get running and make dinner here, so I'm only running a few more laps and then I'm done. But feel free to grab the settings while you're here. Of course. Jorge's got a faster lap.
Ecstasy said, okay, I got M saved already, LOL. Ecstasy said, Have a good night, waving hand, gonna go find something to eat.
Yeah, that's exactly what I gotta do. Thanks for stopping in, though. Man, I'm still slower. I think of the daytime here. I think the laps are just slower in the daytime. Although that means Jorge ran a 34.5 in slower track conditions. Alright, we're going to shut her down. Thank you to everybody who stopped on out. We're going to close down the stream. I appreciate it. Anybody who's still lurking out there, feel free to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Yeah, come back Saturday at 1 p.m. Central. We'll have the Gran Turismo PHG World Series race. It's Group 2s at Daytona. We hope to see you then. Until then, peace out. Bye-bye.